niente.
What's going on, guys? It's Camillo. So in my past few videos, I've been talking about games from my favorite Nintendo consoles. Now we've led up to Nintendo DS. I'm not sure if Nintendo DS is going to show up on Nintendo Switch Virtual Console. The only way I can see this happening is on your Switch and you had your two DS screens side by side, because Nintendo Switch is a touchscreen, so in theory it could work, but I still wanted to talk about my favorite DS games. Nintendo DS was actually the first video game system I actually bought for myself with my own money. I remember it was like around Christmas time, and I had been saving my money all year to buy a DS Lite. Oh my god, I've had so many good memories with the DS. It was so cool to have a device that had a touchscreen at the time, because when this came out it was back in like 2006, and that was really before smartphones were really popular. So I used this DS until about 2009, and that's when I got a black DSi. I didn't end up trading in my DSi for my 3DS, so I don't have the DSi anymore. But let's talk about the games. These games are in any order. I just picked a random order. So the first game I'm going to talk about is WarioWare D.I.Y. Now this game, I love WarioWare games. The first actual WarioWare game I played was WarioWare Touched. This series is so cool because it's just this huge collection of these tiny little mini games. It gives you directions, and then you have to really complete the game in like 5 seconds. So it really gets your brain moving to be able to figure out what you need to do. And then in WarioWare D.I.Y, you are able to create your own micro games. So like you would be able to like draw a background and draw your objects in, and then you would create rules like, okay, if this is touched, then this moves here. And I thought it was like a really creative outlet for me, that I could create these little micro games, and you can make a mix of them, and then you could like play through all of them. And it did have its own games like the previous WarioWare games, so really awesome game right here. So now you can't talk about DS without Pokemon, and I don't want my entire list to be all Pokemon games, so I'm going to talk about Pokemon in general. So whether that's Platinum, Soul Silver, Nintendo, you need to bring back features in this game. Bring back walking Pokemon behind you, and I loved using the Pokewalker. Please bring that back, Nintendo. Pokemon Black or Black 2. I had Diamond, but I do not know where it is right now. The 4th and 5th generations of Pokemon were on DS. And I remember first playing Pokemon Diamond on my DS and how much of a jump that was from the Game Boy Advance games. And I loved playing Pokemon with the touch controls and kinda 3D graphics. Like it was still like a 2D map and everything, but like some of the trees did look somewhat 3D. And then in Pokemon Black and White, the Pokemon started to finally move in battle instead of just being like Pokemon Soul Silver. In this game, Pokemon Platinum, both have Battle Frontiers in them. And the Battle Frontier has not appeared in a Pokemon game since these games. What are you doing, Nintendo? You teased us with Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire with that Battle Frontier. I need my Battle Frontier back. Okay, so the next game is a game that's one of my favorite series. I would say it's my favorite non-Nintendo series game, and that is Kingdom Hearts, or Kingdom Hearts, and this one is recoded. Okay, so the DS had 2 Kingdom Hearts games on it. It had 358 Days Over 2 and Kingdom Hearts Recoded. If you don't really know anything about Kingdom Hearts, what are you doing with your life? The games on the DS were really, oh god. The games on the DS, you really had to have played the other games on PlayStation 2 to be able to understand anything that happened in this game, especially Recoded, because the story in this game, it doesn't really have an effect on the whole main story of Kingdom Hearts, but it is a really cool chapter. It takes place after Kingdom Hearts 2, and basically you're Data Sora and you're in Jiminy's journal, and you basically have to go through the journal and clear out all the bugs. It kind of like revisits all of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1, but it was cool that you would fight all these like Heartless that are computer bugs. I thought it was a really cool game. A lot of people shit on it, but I like it. Okay, so the next game I'm going to talk about is Pokemon Ranger games. This one is Ranger Shadows of Almia, but there's also Pokemon Ranger and then Pokemon Ranger Guardian Signs. I had the original, I don't know where it is right now, and then I'm currently playing Guardian Signs on my Wii U Virtual Console. I still have not beaten that. It's a spin-off of the Pokemon series where you play as a Pokemon Ranger and use your stylus to catch Pokemon, well, like temporarily, because you're just a Pokemon Ranger. You have these tasks to save Pokemon and the environment, so you'll befriend wild Pokemon to help you with some task. So you'll catch Pokemon by like circling it with your stylus. So I thought it was really cool. You had to like really spin that stylus. And another thing I liked about Pokemon Ranger games is once you beat the game, there were a few missions at the end that you could catch mythical legendary Pokemon. And some of those Pokemon, the game would actually let you transfer those into your main series Generation 4 games. The Manaphy egg, that was really the only way to get Manaphy, was through Pokemon Ranger. Okay, now the last game, I don't have this cartridge anymore, but that would be Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. So I think this is the only Mario and Luigi RPG game that I played. I remember buying it on a whim. I was just like, oh, that looks cool, let me just play that. And it was so cool. What happens is Bowser ingests you or whatever, eats you, and you basically have to go through the game playing as Mario and Luigi inside Bowser on the bottom screen, and then you keep going back and forth between bottom and top, and Bowser is on the top screen, and you actually get to play as Bowser. I think this is the only game where you get to play as Bowser. There are a lot of puzzles and boss fights that actually use both Mario and Luigi and Bowser, because like Mario and Luigi will have to do something inside of Bowser, and that would cause Bowser to react, and then Bowser has to do something out in the main world. So it was a pretty cool game. If you like this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and if you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below. It really helps out. So those were my favorite DS games. In the next one, we're going to be talking about that console from the same generation, the Wii. Also, I just noticed yesterday, we just hit 200 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I love anyone who watches these videos, anybody who clicks that thumbs up button down below. I think just a month ago I was at 100 subscribers, so the fact that the channel has doubled within a month is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I guess I will see you guys in the next video. So, Camillo out. The prices on certain Animal Crossing amiibo have dropped, and I'm not just talking dropped, I'm talking like slashed. So we are going to be unboxing 7 Animal Crossing amiibo.